These are the most menacing dog breeds to ever exist. Pitbull. According to reports, over a period of about 13 years, the Pitbull was said to be responsible for the loss of 284 lives, roughly two-thirds of all fatal dog strikes in the United States. That is definitely a rather discouraging statistic when one considers that just about 6% of all dogs in the United States are pit bulls. They were bred to be troublesome for generations as hunting and fighting dogs. So it is no surprise that these dogs continue to be a threat to this day. Another reason pit bulls are the most unsafe dog breed is that they have large bodies and strong jaws as well as powerful instincts. Dogo Argentino. First bred in Argentina back in 1928, Dogo Argentino is one of the very few dogs that can easily give pit bulls a run for their money when it comes to sheer aggressiveness and tenacity. This breed is also known as the Argentinian Mastiff. They are actually prohibited in countries like Ukraine, the United Kingdom, Australia, and even Singapore, bred for big game hunting and also to protect its family. The Dogo Argentino can be incredibly aggressive and powerful. To keep their treacherous traits in check, early socialization is extremely significant. Neapolitan Mastiff. Hailing from Italy, the Neapolitan Mastiff was once used as a gladiator dog in the spectacles of the Colosseum. Roman legion also used these dogs in battles, but today they are usually the protectors of the home. They are incredibly distinctive in their appearance and are covered in loose, wrinkly skin with hanging jowls. You might not know this, but a Neapolitan Mastiff was also used to portray Hagrid's pet Fang in the famous Harry Potter films. It is also prohibited to own these dogs in Singapore. Japanese Tosa. A mix of indigenous Japanese dogs and quite an array of Western breeds, the Japanese Tosa is the only breed that is used in Japanese dogfighting. Generally, these dogs are surprisingly silent in nature, but they are quite large, thick, and strong, almost just like sumo fighters. They are prohibited in quite a few countries because if they are recklessly trained, they can be treacherous. It could lead to all kinds of dog-related issues, including acting aggressively towards strangers and not following any commands. German Shepherd. German Shepherds are working dogs that have often been put to use in militaries and police forces in recent decades. The reasons for this choice are that they are robust, intelligent, and powerful dogs that can inflict terrible strikes on people. Weighing approximately 90 pounds and standing just over 2 feet tall, the German Shepherd breed is perfect at curtailing any human threats. The generational breeding of these working dogs has resulted in a highly effective tool. Unfortunately, as far as any aggressive dog breeds go, German Shepherds definitely excel in aggression and territoriality. The only silver lining in this particular case is that this breed is highly trainable. American Bulldogs, unlike their famous British counterparts. The American Bulldog is still quite an incredibly powerful working animal that has not been overbred to any uselessness standing. Just a little shy of 30 inches high, these dogs can easily pack on muscle and weigh just over 100 pounds. They're thick and strong dogs that are very terrifying when they strike. During the 13-year study, American Bulldogs have been responsible for almost 15 fatalities, about 3.5% of all fatal incidents. Although that is not a seemingly large number, it's significant when one considers that the same breed is very rarely mentioned alongside some of the other unsafe dogs. Make no mistake, as this breed has quite a powerful bite, as well as the ability to jump high enough and quite hard enough to knock an adult flat. Bull Mastiff, devoted, alert, and extremely fearless are all terms that apply to the infamous Bull Mastiff breed. And that is exactly why people value them as pets. They will protect your home and yard, but they might not exactly enjoy the presence of outsiders. And that behavior has to be taken care of at a young age to prevent any incidents. Although strikes by Bull Mastiffs are rather infrequent, the fact is that these dogs are so huge that when they do pounce on another person or another animal, the damage is quite severe. They can easily reach 130 pounds and stand at least 27 inches tall or more. These dogs were said to be responsible for almost 3.2% of all fatal incidents over the 13 years of the study, representing just about 14 demises. Boxer. Boxers are rather interesting dogs because they are simultaneously dopey in terms of their looks, but they were actually bred to be working dogs. These dogs have quite a lot of energy, and they can easily weigh up to 80 pounds of muscle. When you combine all their physical capabilities with their protective nature, it's quite easy to see why boxers can be so troublesome. If someone at the dog doesn't trust does something, then they perceive it as threatening near their owner and the dog could easily pounce. Boxers only cause 7 fatalities in recent years, but they also have a propensity for non-fatal bites as well. Like other unsafe breeds, you should only get this particular breed if you know how to handle and train a dog like this.